All right, we're doing a thing today, okay? We're gonna be using Gerald's Espresso. We're gonna be making some espresso-based drinks that I know and love, that I tend to remember, have fond memories of. We're gonna make those drinks today. Some simple, some kind of complicated, some that take some time, but we're gonna do it together, okay? First drink we are gonna make, it's just a standard cup of coffee. That's all that is. It's simple, it's easy. I'm just gonna fill a glass, hot water, and of course, we'll take a Gerald's right here. 1, 2, 3. You got a cup of coffee. I burned my mouth, but it's good. Some warm milk, some Ovaltine.
Some warm milk, perhaps. Ovaltine.
Let's just say we just want to make a cortado, a jazz classic, right? We're just going to take our 5.5 ounce cup. We're just going to put it in some Gerald's, right? 1, 2, 3. Whoop. Kick all milk. We'll make it nice and shiny. Your milk should always be shiny. It should look like wet paint. If it doesn't, start again. Whoop. Boom. I have a cortado. Look at it. Do I got on my stash? And listen, if you don't have a fancy steam one, that is okay. It's okay. Here's what you do. Just get a French press. Everybody has a French press, okay? If you don't, your mother does, or your grandmother does, or your grandfather does, or your girlfriend's mother does, right? Get a French press. Put some warm milk in there. Pump it a few times. Pour it into a steam pitcher. Wow, you have perfectly steamed milk. You can have great milk for latte art. Anybody can do it. All right, so I'm gonna make you a barista's breakfast, right? This is something we've done for years. We take leftover pastries, we soak it in milk, we let it steep overnight, and we basically make a cappuccino out of it. I love this drink. It gives you the whole cafe experience in a drink. So I'm gonna start off with an ounce, 1, 2, 3, of Gerald's Espresso, right? Boom, boom. And then I have my croissants that have been ruminating in some milk. I'm just gonna go ahead and transfer that to my steam pitcher, and I'm gonna go and steam it, okay? Alrighty, now that we got our milk nice and steamed, just gonna make our little drink. And it is a cappuccino, so you wanna steam that milk a little bit on the thicker side, right? So of course we have an ounce. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Boop. And then we're just gonna pour our milk. First you want to do your art. Always want to do your art. But yeah, this is a barista's breakfast. Oh, it's giving everything. It's giving coffee. It's giving milk. It's giving croissant. It's giving butter. It's the perfect breakfast. So one thing you may not know about Mad Lab, we actually started that kind of orange juice coffee together craze like a couple of years ago. Okay, that actually comes from a place of providing people like the barista's version of a hangover cure. I know everybody has a hangover cure, right? But baristas, we have a hangover cure because some of you nighttime people make life really rough for our morning type people. And this is just a morning sunrise. You know, of course, it involves orange juice because your body needs vitamin C. You need some hydration, right? Like half a cup. We're gonna do a whopping 2 ounce of spicy chai. It's gotta be spicy chai, right? Not that sweet chai, not like sugar. I'm like some spice, right? Some pepper. Get the spicy chai. You'll be glad you did. We're gonna do 2 ounces of that. We're going to do, of course, the ounce of Gerald's Espresso. There has to be coffee in it, right? There has to be. And we're gonna do a couple dashes of bitters, right? Just incorporate this a little bit. There you go. The ginger, the spice, the ginger, the spice, the cardamom. I believe it's cardamom. Next drink we are gonna make is something called a Chili Palmer. This is a Mad Lab specialty drink. It's one of our day one drinks. It's always on our menu. I love this drink. It's very refreshing. It's a bright summer day. You need something real refreshing. It's a house-made sparkling lemonade topped with espresso, right? So we're gonna take our glass here and we're gonna fill it with some ice. You gotta have ice. Yeah, it's a warm summer day. It needs to be cold. All right, just enough, right? Boom, boom. We're gonna put here I'm actually going to do something most baristas don't like to do, and that's putting your sauce over your ice. Now, this is half of a strawberry jam and half of lemon juice. Basically, anybody can make this, right? So I'm just going to do 25 grams of this because it's pretty potent. I'm going to take our sparkling water. I'm going to take that. Just going to fill it up to where I think it's going to be nice, right? Almost to the tippy top. And I'm just going to incorporate this just a little bit, right? I want to get some of these bubbles in there. These bubbles, they come from the bottom to the top and they carry that sauce with it. It kind of collects here at the very top of the drink. I love that. I love that for us. And I'm just going to go all the way now with our espresso. All right. At a 4-set count there, right? And this is our Chili Palmer. I love this drink so much. It's vacation in the Bahamas done right. It's like sandals in a glass. I love it. But yeah, Chili Palmer. This next drink, super simple, super easy. You can find it at every coffee shop, and that is an espresso tonic. Now, there are a bunch of different ways people like to make espresso tonics. This is my way. This is what I enjoy. Your mileage may vary, okay? But I like it like this. We're gonna start off with our glass, and we're gonna fill it with some ice, okay? All right, boom, there we go. And of course, we have our tonic. I like the Fever Tree tonic water a whole lot. Hey, it's a spice to it, right? It's just a little bit, right? And you want a little bit, and pretty much everything in life. All right, so we're gonna put that in here, all right? Let those bubbles calm down for a second. Let them calm down. Don't fight the bubbles. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take just a dash of bitters onto this, right? Like 2 or 3 dashes, right? I am actually going to take my garnish, right, like this, and I'm actually going to pour espresso over the garnish. I want what's on here in here. So I'm just going to pour directly over that. So 1, 2, 3. Whoop. That's the thing that most people, they don't do. They don't put the spro over the garnish. And I think it just gives it just this little bit of zhuzh that just really rounds it out. Kind of gives it that added acidity that it kind of needs, because you got the tonic water, you got that bitterness there, you got that sweetness from the, espresso. You have, of course, the bitters in it, kind of adding to that. So you need that little bit of acidity from the garnish to really balance things out. I like that. So, but yeah, those are the drinks for today. They're simple. They're easy. They got some flavor. They got some story behind it, right? And it's amazing what you can do with the raw ingredient, right? With raw materials, right? You could really build something. But yeah, if you want to learn more about these drinks, the recipes and everything, you can go to geraldsespresso.com, or you can follow Gerald's Espresso on Instagram. And all of that information can be found there. And in fact, you can probably find out where to get Gerald's Espresso in those areas. So yeah, again, I'm Andrew, and hey, it's been a lot of fun. It's been real fun.